Why don't we just take a moment and roll a video to see some of the important work that they do.
Since 2003, Wounded Warrior Project has demonstrated its commitment to our veterans and their families through their mission of honoring and empowering wounded warriors.
I had the privilege of serving in uniform as a military officer for 35 years. It was a great honor and a privilege to do that. But the mission I have today as CEO of Wounded Warrior Project is the most important mission I've had in my adult life. I have seen firsthand the impact of Wounded Warrior Project in the lives of those we serve. And I have seen the amazing impact warriors have on each other when brought together by the programs and services we afford.
Together, Wounded Warrior Project and Travis Manion Foundation amplify the impact community-based organizations make as they serve the greatest needs of our nation's service members. Wounded Warrior Project and Travis Manion Foundation have teamed up to build lasting connections between veterans and provide them with opportunities to serve their communities. Our programs give veterans a renewed sense of purpose and a way to use their military leadership and character strengths to make a positive impact right where they live.
Serving with the Wounded Warrior Project and TMF has definitely given me the opportunity to feel that sense of purpose that I haven't felt since getting out of the military. Knowing that I had found this network of people that not only care but had the same desire to make a difference made me feel like I belonged again.
The value of this partnership cannot be overstated. Wounded Warrior Project is a major investor within the veteran community and have taken point on many important issues to help veterans and their families. For their unwavering commitment and great fidelity to our veteran community, we are honored to award Wounded Warrior Project the 2018 Community Leadership Award.
Mike, come on up.
Wow, I can't tell you how humbled and grateful I am to be here. And really, Alex, thank you. Thank you for your leadership and thank you for your support for the Travis Manion Foundation. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, Manion and Looney family, Gold Star families in particular, friends. I'm honored to be here tonight with my wife of 37 years. And with our leader team over at Table 8. Can I ask the team, just give them a big round of applause, everyone. To accept the Travis Manion Foundation Community Leadership Award. It's also especially nice to accept this award from fellow West Point graduate and Army fan Alex Gorski. Alex is the biggest Army football fan on the planet. Let's give Alex a big round of applause. Actually, Hugo Lentz from Travis Manion. Hugo, would you show us your shirt, please? Okay. I saw a lot of thumbs down, Hugo. Sorry. Listen, all kidding aside, as everyone knows, Johnson & Johnson has been particularly committed to our nation's veterans, and that includes our injured veterans, our wounded veterans. Johnson & Johnson helps them regain their health and wellness and offers career opportunities after their rehabilitation and recovery are complete. One of Wounded Warrior Project's board members, actually our board vice chair, is also an executive at Johnson & Johnson, also a West Point graduate. Kathy Widmer's here with us tonight. Kathy, would you stand and be recognized, please? Thank you, Kathy. I want to thank Kathy in particular for her leadership, her service, and her volunteerism on the Wounded Warrior Project board. Philadelphia, this part of the country, is a really special place for me, and for me it's really actually a home of sorts. Both of my parents were born just blocks from here, in fact, in Philly, and despite my brothers, all 5 of them and myself, growing up in Cape May, New Jersey, like the Manion family, my family insisted that we only follow Philly sports teams. And that's true. Nothing else was acceptable in my household. And I really took a lot from that, and I can't thank them for that, as the Eagles, of course, as we all know, won the Super Bowl last year. And I'm sure after we beat the Cowboys in Dallas this weekend, we're on our way again. Listen, I said up front how humbled I am to be accepting this award. The Travis Manion Foundation is indeed an important partner for the Wounded Warrior Project, as your organization provides innumerable leadership, training, and engagement opportunities for our Wounded Warrior Project alumni in cities all across our country. Doing so helps our warriors come together, but it also helps them regain their sense of purpose, which I believe is so important in their recovery and their rehabilitation. It also spearheads character development in communities, as you heard tonight already, among the future generations of young people all across the country. These opportunities are, in my opinion, not only critical to bridging the civ-mil divide we all read about, but it's also key to preserving the all-volunteer force and protecting the freedoms we enjoy as Americans. That's what the Travis Manion Foundation does day in and day out, and that's why the Wounded Warrior Project is proud to partner in so many ways, as you saw in the videotape. Having served in both Iraq and Afghanistan, I know how difficult it is to send those you care about, those you've trained, and those whose families you bear some responsibility for into harm's way. And certainly now, as the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Project, I see firsthand every day the cost of freedom our warriors and their loved ones have paid over the past 17 years. We owe our wounded veterans our very best efforts in their rehabilitation and recovery. And we certainly owe our Gold Star families our deepest respect, admiration, and appreciation. Though they have suffered unimaginable sorrow and loss, Gold Star families continue to serve, giving selflessly with inspiring strength and determination, giving to their communities, supporting our men and women that are still in uniform, our wounded veterans, and all veterans throughout our country. Their unselfish leadership fosters patriotism, and I believe truly encourages us all to consider what we can do to be better citizens ourselves. And this is why what we do every day is so very important, to help ensure our great experiment called democracy lives on and that American values endure. No one veterans organization can do this work alone. And certainly to be effective, every veteran service organization should work together. That's why we work together with organizations like the Travis Manion Foundation, other veteran service organizations, government, non-government, corporate, faith groups, community groups, everyone, anyone that will help transition our injured veterans. There's an old African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I will tell you all, Travis Manion Foundation and the Wounded Warrior Project have been going together since our inception, and I couldn't be more grateful. And that's why tonight I pledge our continued support and collaboration for as long as we're both able to serve veterans, doing the very best we can to honor their service and their sacrifice. It's what our alumni certainly desire, what our nation needs, and what I will tell you the Travis Manion Foundation provides better than any nonprofit organization in the country. Together we can and will continue to make a difference and continue to help in the rehabilitation and health of our veteran population while continuing to inspire communities to reach their full potential. Thank you to everyone on the Travis Manion Foundation team, their board, Ryan, Amy, Tom, Colonel Manion, Josh, Courtney, Hugo, Molly, and too many others to mention, especially the regional directors that help our warriors engage, get out of isolation, and get into events that make a difference. Thank you for honoring us again with tonight's recognition and for the work we'll continue to do in 2019 and beyond. God bless you all.